Good morning. It's Wendy from Personally Yours by Wendy. If you are watching this part of the video, you're watching the replay, #replay. We are here for Debbie's Rhinestone Cowgirl birthday bash. So I'll wait for you guys to hop on. Hi Jane Ann, good morning. I'm glad I can go live because I can't comment on anything. I can watch and whatever, but I can't comment. I don't know why. It's very frustrating. So good morning. How are you? I loved your cake yesterday, Jane Ann. I watched the replay, I think at 2 o'clock this morning. I loved it. Hi, Cheryl. How are you? Good morning. So we are here for Debbie's birthday bash. Happy birthday, Debbie. I'm going to try to pull myself up on my tablet. It didn't work yesterday. Hopefully it will work today and I'll be able to see comments over here. Yep, we got it. Perfect. Let's see. Did anybody comment? Yes, perfect. I got it. Hi, AAA. Hi, Julie. See, I can't see comments up there. I can see them over here. Guys, I just want you to know that I have seen all your comments and I have watched replays and I cannot comment. I don't know what is happening. So just know that I'm there and I'm looking at all your beautiful work and it's letting me, here's the thing, it's letting me comment, but you can't see it. Good morning, Maricela. You can't see it. It's letting me comment. Like I was commenting all morning on Shelby's and I was like, nobody's saying nothing. It's weird because usually somebody will say good morning or heart something and nothing. So, hi Tina Smith. Hi Stephanie. Good morning. All right, let's get started because I don't want to run out of time. We are making a cake and this is the main piece of our cake and I'm going to teach you how to make that right now. It's pretty, right? I have all little stones up in here. So we're going to make this. It's kind of like a macrame dream catcher type of thing, but I thought it was cowgirl Western enough, right? It's very pretty. I love it. So we're going to make that right now. So we're going to roll out some white clay into a circle. Good morning, Wendy Brown. Good morning, Linda. Thank you. Oh, I forgot to sprinkle myself out. Thank you. Can you guys hear me okay? Can you see my desk okay? Thank you. I got it from Maricela. I love it. It's one of my favorite ones. I wish I had it in every color. Good morning, Sam Shine. I don't know why I'm in comment jail. I hate it. I hate it. Thank you, everybody who's sprinkling. So I'm going to show you how to make this. I want to say it's kind of like a dream catcher macrame piece. I'm not going to say it's a lollipop because it's not a lollipop. It's going to sit almost flush to the cake. I'll show it to you again and then we're going to start making it. We're going to make a smaller one for time's sake. Okay, we're going to make a smaller one for time's sake. Thanks, Shannon. And you can use it for so many different things. You can make it in different colors. Thank you, Cheryl. I appreciate it. Hi, Liz. So let's get that started. Just going to roll out my clay. I never sit and roll. But yesterday kind of did me in with it all day long with the tomatoes. I'm tired today. So we're just going to roll. These are my thickest guides. The guides are dough guides from Hobby Lobby. So if this has a few bubbles in it, I'm not going to worry about it so much because we're covering it. And the clay, to do this, the clay has to be a little bit fresh so that our ropes stick to it. Thank you. Thank you, Maricela. So I'm going to use, when I'm going to attach the white clay to this after I work on it, but I just want to make sure that I have a cutter that's a little bit bigger than this. Is this the same one I used here? It is. I thought I was making a smaller one, and I'm not. All right, maybe we won't be able to finish it all, but that's okay. All right, so we're going to use this one. I'm just going to cut my circle. And what I'm going to do, in order for this not to stick and me be able to move it around, I'm going to just place my clay on one of my acrylic boards and it'll stay, and that'll help me work on it. Let me put this all away. Did everybody have a good night? I hope so. I'm telling you, when it was done, I couldn't, I was just, I didn't take pictures of it, but usually when it's done, there's a little bit left in the pot. So we jar everything, and then there's a little bit left in the pot. And we put it in a bowl with fresh basil and grated cheese on top, and we just all dip bread into it. It's so good. It's so good. My mother-in-law is very, meticulous and serious about the sauce. Very serious about the sauce. So we make enough for me, my mom-in-law, and my sister-in-law to have for the year to make sauce, and then we have quartered tomatoes that we use like for pizza, or if we want to make a chunkier sauce. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of work. My husband is exhausted, but okay. Let's start, because I can sit here and talk to you all day long. Thank you so much, Alyssa. I appreciate it. You know, notice, so today I wore my contacts because I thought there was very slim chance of me crying today. Yesterday, I knew I was going to cry, so I wore my glasses. I'm trying to get used to the contacts, so a little bit at a time. So I'm just conditioning some pink clay. This is Primitive Pumpkin Pink Peony. Okay? We don't need that much. Actually, I'm going to put some back in the bag because I don't want it to dry out while we're rolling. Okay, so this is the mold we're going to use. I got this mold on Amazon. It's just different ropes if they're small. So what I do is, I'm not used to sitting and working, but I'm going to try to do it. I do? Well, thank you, Susan. I don't feel that way today. Put this away. All right, so I'm going to roll this very thin so that when I put it in my mold, I don't have too much going over. And I'm going to pick my rope, and I think I'll do, for this one, I'll do this one. You can choose whichever one you like. Just press it in. Just like that. I'm going to pull it out. And we're going to start right here. And then you put them, I say, I'll measure, hold on. Give me 1 second, I'll measure how far from the top I'm going. And so, in order for me to make it look sort of like real rope, I found that you don't have to put them so close together that they touch. Like, they can touch a little bit on some of them, but if they don't, it's not a big deal because it makes it look more like rope. So we are about 3/4 of an inch to an inch from the top, okay? Because it's gonna, we're putting our ropes here, and then we're gonna do a twist, and then some more ropes here. So you can do it however you want. You can make it higher, you can make it lower. So we're just gonna continue that. And maybe I'll do like halfway, and then I'll put the rope. I'll figure out how to finish it underneath, just so I can show you. Because I want to be able to put the cake together. Good morning, Anne. Hi, Cece, how are you? Okay, so I'm just pressing this in. And because the clay is fresh, we don't need glue. And then I'm just going to leave them like that and cut them after, for time's sake. Good morning, Michelle. How are you? Hi, Darlene. Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining me today. Debbie, when is your actual birthday? Did I hear you say it was Monday? Really, Debbie? Already? Last week it was 40. Just laying them like that. That's crazy. Where did you get the inspiration for this? AAA. It wasn't going to be this. It was going to be something else. And I literally ripped it off and I saved it. Because I know that you guys probably think, she doesn't really do that. Oh, yes, I do. I had the whole cake wrapped with a theme and everything. And I took it off and redid it. I did. I was trying to think of things that were like cowgirlish, but not like, because you guys know I don't make characters. I'm not a good character maker. You know, I'm just not. So, and that's okay. But I wanted to make something that was a little bit different because this was not an easy, oh, so wait, Debbie, I missed it. Is your birthday actually Monday? It's not today, right? It's actually Monday, but happy birthday to you anyway. And I will sing to you at the end. So I just wanted to make something a little bit different. And I think once you see it come together, the whole idea is Western, I think. Maybe you won't agree. Oh, that one, no good. No bueno. Hi, Chrissy, how are you? It's so nice to see you on. I'm looking here, I'm looking there. So we have a nice full day today. Shelby was on before me. It's going to be a great event today. It's all day long, which is wonderful. I'll do some housework. I'll do some cooking. I'll watch the lives. If you don't see me comment, it's not because I don't want to. It's because the good old FB has me blocked from commenting. I'm so grateful that I was able to go live. I was so afraid I wasn't going to be able to go live because nobody can see my comments. And I almost wish that they would tell me that I can't comment because I'm commenting. I'm not getting any messages that I can't. And then last night I was commenting on Crystal's live. I'm telling you, I was commenting. I was like, why is nobody acknowledging me? Like, why is no one saying anything? And then I realized it's because nobody can see my comment. Not happy about it, but it is what it is. So like I said, you don't have to make them touch. You can make some touch and some not touch. I don't know. I don't know, Debbie. It's so frustrating. I feel like it makes it look more realistic, more like actual ropes when they don't touch. So we're just going to continue on doing this. What time is it? Okay. I'm going to do this until we're going to continue on for another like 10 minutes. Maybe I can get it done. I'll go trim that along there. I'll show you, I'll show you the mold that I used to make the feathers. Do you guys agree with me that you think that that's a little Western cowgirlish? If you don't agree, that's 100% fine. You can tell me. But I was thinking that it was. And if it's not, I'm going to make it look like it is. But this is, you could like imagine making one of these for Christmas time. You can make it for any color scheme. Thank you, Susan. I think you're talking to me. Thank you very much. Deanna Martin. Good morning, sunshine. How are you? Hi, Christy. All my friends are here. I'm so happy. That's not big enough, Wendy. Hi, Carissa. How are you? How are you feeling? So we're just going to continue rolling. And you'll see, like, when it's thin enough, when you don't have, like, overspill coming out of the mold. And if it's not exactly perfect in the mold, it's absolutely fine. It makes it look more realistic. So, for example, you see how I have it, it's a little thicker in the top of the mold than it is at the bottom? That's okay. I didn't, Tiny, nothing. Nothing at all. I know, Susan, 2 days in a row. Imagine. It's been a great 2 days. Oh, Nikki, the sauce was unreal. I think we got 54 jars of sauce and 8 or 10 jars of the quartered tomatoes, because we had some quartered left from last year, so we didn't have to make as many. But we didn't have any sauce left at all. So now we do. But today, I'm not even making sauce today. I'm going to make pesto because my basil plant is overflowing. So I'm going to cut it and make pesto today. Really? You always have to put an emoji. Interesting. Interesting. So while we're doing this, let me tell you a little bit about the cake. The cake is just wrapped in a white glitter foam sheet. I put rhinestones, translucent rhinestones, and some of Maricella's, I think they're called champagne. I'm going to hold them up in a minute, and then if Maricela is here, she can tell me. I have them in every size. They're gorgeous. Carly turned me on to them, and they are every bit as gorgeous as she said. So I use that around the top, and on the bottom, which I'll show you in a minute. I just want to try, what time is it? Okay. on the bottom, I used an actual rope. I know, it makes you afraid to comment. Isn't that terrible? It's terrible. Terrible, terrible. So right now, this doesn't look like too much, right? But it will. And so even though I have it on a stick and it looks like a lollipop, when I have it, is this long enough? Let's see. It is. When I put it on the cake, I actually am gonna have it sit flush to the top of the cake. Hi Denise, how are you? I don't like it because I can't even comment. Like, people were commenting on a post I made yesterday and I can't comment back. It seems like I'm being rude, and I'm not rude. I mean, maybe you think I'm rude, I don't know, but I'm not, I promise. It bothers me that I can't comment. I want to they want you to participate, but then they don't let you participate. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna definitely get a person who engages in conversation this week. You watch. I'm gonna have all the awards this week. Meanwhile, I can't do anything. Listen, I'm just grateful that, like I said, that I was able to go live, because I would have lost my marbles. When you do all the prepping and thinking and driving your friends crazy and all that for weeks on end, and then you can't go live, that would just not be good. I'm just gonna take this and follow around my scissor the circle that I cut. I'm leaving a little bit extra. And now I'm thinking, you know what I might be able to do? I wonder if I could do that. I think I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna see if I can fringe the bottom. I didn't do it on my original one, but I wonder if I can do it here. If I leave enough. That would be pretty cool. I think it will fringe better if I wait for it to dry a little bit, so it's not so wet, so it doesn't stick back together. Let's test that out. Let's test that theory. Guys, is this really boring? Am I boring you? Good morning, Tina. I hope I'm not boring you, but we're almost done now. I can use the other piece of this one. I'm gonna use it over here, just like so. Okay, I think we need like 3 or 4 more, so we're good. It's 9:22. We're good. Thinner. Hi Tara, good morning. Thank you, Debbie, but I think this might be a little boring. But I hope that you learned something. I hope that you guys try it. I can picture this in like red and pink together. You do one with just cream and maybe a really, really, really light baby pink. I think it would be super pretty. You'll definitely see me make this again for other things and not necessarily a Western thing. I'm crooked here. It's okay. I was putting them in sideways and they're not straight. It's all right. All right, let's see if I can get 2 out of this and we'll be done with this part. We're still gonna need the mold for the top, but we'll put one here. Cut it, and put one here. Beautiful. Okay, so now that's covered. Don't pay attention that it's not straight. We'll look at it this way. It's a little straight. My original one is more straight. So then we're gonna take, that's gonna drive me crazy that it's not straight. I wasn't paying good attention, I guess. I'm making a cake, and this is gonna be the center of our cake. It's like a macrame dream catcher type of thing, and I thought it was Western looking. I think the feathers make it a little Western. See, you can see that I'm like worried that it's not Western looking enough because I've said it like 6 times. But it's fine. I'm gonna take 2 pieces of clay. I'm gonna roll this out pretty thin. Just like this. Hi Debbie, good morning. Hi Tara. Okay, so I have 2 pieces about the same. I'm gonna put them together and I'm just gonna twist them. And I don't wanna twist them and roll them. I just wanna twist them because I want the detail of the twist. Come over here. I'm gonna add this twist right on top of the tops of my ropes. So now that hides all the unevenness up there. Even though they're crooked, pretend they're not crooked. Use your imagination and pretend they're not crooked. Thank you, Janice. Good, good. Right, so now I'm just gonna put, I'm gonna make this a little bit lighter to make a very light pink. Just wanna watch my time because I wanna make sure I can get the cake done. So just this much white and that much pink. Okay, this is gonna make me a very light pink. You're right, Tara, you're right, see? You're right. So we're just gonna make this a very, very light pink. I'm gonna put a couple ropes up there. You just need a very little bit to fit in this mold. This mold is very, the ropes are thin. You could also do this with a thicker rope mold. I have a thicker one, but it's very, very thick. I'm gonna use this one here. Now see, I put too much clay in, so I'm just gonna push it. If you get extras on here, just go like this. It just pushes them in and you're fine. I'm gonna put it across here. And this you want to touch. So this you want to touch your twist that you made. We're gonna do a couple more until it's, oh, you know what? Let me get the other mold. Let me get my other mold. Here it is. I have this macrame mold. I'm going to use this one right here. This is also from Amazon. Let me... I need one more of these. And I'm not exactly matching what I did there. You can use any of these rope molds. They all look beautiful. You want them to touch like so. And now I'm just going to use, can you see? This one here. The thin macrame mold. Thanks, Tara. And push it. I just want to make sure the mold is filled. And when you do this, just roll it out with your finger. If you pull it, you have the chance of stretching it, unless you go quick like that. I'm going to put this one here, just like that. And then one more thin one and we're good to go. We'll add the feathers. 9:30. Up after me is Michelle with Crafty Ma'am. And then I will read you the lineup. As soon as I am done with the cake, before we get off, I will read you the lineup. Okay. Just like that. I'm going to take my scissor, cut around the circle. See how easy it is to work on this when it's on this board? I don't have to worry about keep moving the piece underneath. Just going to push it around the circle just like so. I'm going to cut these little pieces because I did not leave them long enough to fringe. So let me get my smaller scissor. If you're going to see. Hi, Susan. How are you? Okay. So you see how easy it is. My circle's not moving and I'm able to work on it. Okay, so I have this feather mold. I already have the feathers done. These feathers, I'm not a fan, but I'm not really going to use this. So I shaded these feathers and added gold to the edges. So all I did was I used the mold, I pressed the feathers, and then while they were wet, I just put them on top of each other. I shaded these. Not a big fan, but I think they look pretty. This I have to add glue to because it's dry. I'm going to add glue right here. And then I add it. I'm going to show you this way we can get started. And then I just added more ropes just like this. That's all I did. If we have time at the end, I will show you that. But that's all I did. The same rope mold, I just used ropes swagging down. Do I need this clay? I don't think so. So 2 of them I got on Amazon, and the one that my clay is on, I got at the Dollar Tree. Okay. We'll get started with this. Thank you, Denise. Thank you. I'm glad, Susan. Okay, let me move my molds. I think I'm going to use these. I have a bunch of stuff out that I'm not sure if I'm going to use. So here's our cake. Okay, so white foam sheets from Ginger, the glitzy foam sheets. And then around here, I just have translucent rhinestones. And then some of these champagne rhinestones from Maricela, I just put around individually. The rope. So when you cut this rope, if you don't put a piece of tape on the end, let me see if I have it here. If you don't put a piece of tape on the end, it will unravel. So what I did was, I had duct tape. I put pink duct tape around it, and then I just blinged it on the back, so we don't have to worry about that. Okay, so that's all I did. I covered it with foam sheet, I added the rope, I blinged the ends, and I did my sprinkles on top with translucent rhinestones. And some bingsu beads, sorry. There's pink, light pink, hot pink, clear bingsu beads, and then these rhinestones from Maricela. Let me get a drink. Okay, so this is the star of our show, and I'm gonna put it down into there. I'm gonna cut it a little bit because it's touching the bottom, and I need to push it down a little bit more. Oh, let me show you how I put the stick in. Wait a second. I think that just hit my sleeping dog. So what I did was, after I took this off the plate, it wasn't fully dry. It was not halfway. It was just like a couple hours after I did it. I took my wooden skewer and I made like a indent in the clay for the skewer to fit. And then I super glued the wood back. So I don't have to worry about curling. I don't have to worry about it standing up nice. It just will. Okay? So I'm putting this just like that. Okay? I also added 2 feathers on the cake here. So that's what we have. Now, what I want to do, I might want it up a little bit, but we'll see. So for the front of the cake, I have these little hay bales. Can you guys see what I'm doing? I just want to make sure. I had to cut one in half. I used a saw. It took me a long time to find it, but I did. I want the hay bales to sit right like this. Okay. I know how I have to glue them, so let me turn it to myself. That goes like that. All right, where's my side? This is my front, this is my side. Okay. I'm gonna hope that the hot glue holds. If it doesn't, that's a later this afternoon Wendy problem. Okay, so in order for these to sit how I wanted them, I had to cut one of these little hay bales. So I glued it right here. Okay, and now I'm gonna glue this one like that. I'll show it to you in a second. That's how I want it. Okay. I'm gonna put some glue on here and on the side of this hay bale. I'm going to put it on top and make it touch my cake and glue to the top like that. And then this one, you guys know I don't like anything like straight. It's got to have a little bit of something to it. Good morning, Ginger. I'm going to glue this one like so. And a little bit of glue in the back because it's not touching all the way. So we have our hay bales. And then I made a little pink lasso, and that's going to hang right on the front, just like that. Just like that. Okay, so now I have a boot. So these are just, the whole boot is rhinestone, and the stones on here are sugar stones, and underneath the sugar stones I used gold, just gold foil stars, the ones I use on all my stuff. It's just the gold foil stars, and then I put the sugar stones around. So we have the boot. Let me just see my placement. We have a cowboy hat that I painted gold and used these rhinestones again. Maricela, if you're here, are they called champagne? So we have the hat. I made a blinged out horseshoe with the same stones. And the horseshoe, I'm going to have to use a toothpick and skewer it in. And what else do I have? Oh, I made a little pair of booty shorts with flowers on the pocket. Can you see? They're little. I'm going to put a toothpick in those as well. I just have to see how I want it first. I definitely want, I gotta get between, hold on. I need another pair of glasses because I gotta get between the rhinestones to do this. What are these champagne? I don't know if that's the name of the color. I want to get between. I'm in. Okay. I am in. I'm going to use some super glue. I mean, isn't that a thing? Aren't they a thing? Aren't booty shorts a thing? With, like, in the Western, like with the boots and the... Listen, I live in New Jersey. What do I know? Thank you, Maricela. Champagne, guys. I need the glasses again. Yes. Okay. Now I'm going to get my little screwdriver tool, my little drill tool. Dukes of Hazzard. That's right. Daisy Dukes. Thank you. I knew I wasn't that far off. I want to see how I want to put them. You know I like everything like on an angle, so how do I want them? I don't know. We're going to wait. I'm going to put this is going to go here for sure. Make a mark. I'm making a mark with my toothpick, and then I'm going to drill with my little drill into the top of my cake. Who's from Oh, Tina, you're from Hazard County? Honestly, I just made the shorts out of cutting out shapes. If you guys want to learn how to make the shorts, next time I go live, I'll make them. I just want to get in there before I push down too hard. There we go. There's our horseshoe. Our boot is going to go here. I wonder if our hat is going to go here. Our shorts have to go here. All right, wait a second. Okay, I got it. I got it. Yes, I can see you, Steph. I want the boot to sit up a little bit, so I'm gonna put the toothpick in the heel. I'm gonna screw, I want it right here. I'm gonna make a hole, my screw tool. Got it. I can glue this all in later. I'm just gonna put it in for now, for time's sake. That's not how I wanted it. That did not work out how I wanted it. I want it like that, so the toothpick has to go like that. I gotta move it. All right, guys, hold on. I gotta move it back. I'm looking at myself. This is delayed. And as I'm screwing this, I'm talking and I'm going like this. Okay. Wait, why am I having such a hard time figuring this out right now? It's actually, what am I doing? I want it to go like that. The toothpick has to go like that. Still not gonna work. I'm gonna make it work. There we go. There, I want the hat underneath the boot, just like that. I'm gonna leave it there like that. I'm not gonna worry about gluing it because I want to get it done. The shorts, maybe right there, like that. I don't know. I'm not sure where I want to put the shorts. I know I want to put the shorts, I just don't know where. So we're gonna, that's a rough one for me. What do you guys think? Should I move the horseshoe back and put the shorts here? Should I put the shorts somewhere over here by the boot? I could put them back here if I lift this up. Like that. Wait. Put them over there somewhere. What do you guys think? All right, for now we'll wait. I want to add I'm gonna add this other. Do I want to add that? Or do I want to add this? I have these little tassels. No. You know what I want to add? I know what I want to add. Let's get that mold back out. I also made like these little cactus macarons, but I don't think they go now. So we're not using them. Although this one's not, no, not using them. I also have this other lasso in beige that we're going to use over here. Over here. Just like that. like that. I really want to use these shorts. Like, do I have to put the shorts up? I have to use the shorts. Put the boot like that. I like this. I need to use the shorts though, for sure. And we can't forget our bear. So I think the bear is going to sit right at the stick. It'll hide the stick. It'll, yeah. Just like that. See him back there? What time is it? All right, I have 10 minutes. I have 10 minutes. All right, I know what I want to do. Let's do a couple of the light pink ropes across the front. What do you think? Does anybody have any ideas for the shorts? I have to use them. I just don't know where to put them. I really, really, really want to use them. I could, oh, I know what I could do. I know what I could do. The more I see, the more I look at it, I'm going to lift this up. I'll put this horseshoe on a decorative stick and lift it up, and I can put the shorts somehow over there. What do you guys think? It's not going to be now, but it'll be. They can, Joan, but you know what? I'm gonna put some ropes here, and you know what? I want to show you guys something. I'm gonna show you guys something. Hold on. I have 9 minutes. I never cut it this close. It's gonna bother me that I didn't finish, but I'm gonna finish. I can't comment, so I might as well just work on it while I watch everybody. Okay, that's not thin enough. And I hate to rush. Hate it. I like to do everything. Let's see how this looks, guys. See if I like it. Put my straggly ends in. Put this here and bring it. Yep, that's what we're gonna do. So hold on, I'm gonna see if it'll stick for me for a minute. I'm gonna run a few of these ropes just like I have on the dream catcher and run them like that from here to here, and then I have a little tassel that I can add to cover it. What do you think? I like that. Do you like it? You think it's good? I think it's good. I'll have to glue that on. Okay, I want to show you guys something. I'm going to leave this off for a second because I want to show you something. So I just had it. Oh. So I cut these little horseshoes out of my vinyl, and I want to show you. You have to put your press on low. They also have a little press that looks like a little tiny iron. Literally, it's this big. And I have one, and I don't know where it is. So I'm going to use my little Cricut press, and I'm going to put one on the back to make sure I like it. But remember I told you that I had a cake done, and then I decided I wanted to do that, and it didn't go. Well, it was this, and it said not my first rodeo. And then on the back, it had a cowboy boot, but it didn't go with that, so it had to come off. We had to start again. So let's see. This is gonna come off, this is gonna come off. I'm gonna show you.
I'm going to just put it, I'm going to put it right here. This way, if I don't like it, it's only one and it's down by the bottom. Hold, please. 6 minutes. The trick to doing this is you cannot put your press as high as it needs to be for glitter. And you're not washing this, so you're okay. You just have to press it a little bit. Who just got a mini? Hold on. If I'm gonna put it, I gotta make sure I like it at least, right? It's gotta go that way. And this, okay, I have it on the lowest heat. I'm going around real fast, real fast. Let's see if it's stuck. A little more. See? And then I'll just bling out the little holes in the vinyl. So that's how that's done. Very little. If you heat it too much, your foam sheet's gonna melt and it's gonna curl, and then it's no good. But if you do it very gently and lightly, it will stay. And you're not washing it, so it's okay. So let's go back here. I'm gonna finish this while I'm watching the rest. And I'll post a picture. And everything will be glued in. And all will be good. There we go. Sort of. Okay, so that's what we're gonna have. We got a rope over here. It's gonna go like that. I'm gonna put ropes in the front. I will definitely add some more of this bling to the top. And that's it. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to message me. And I will answer. If you see something, so the shorts are, they have to go on. Don't you agree the shorts have to go on here? You're welcome. I'm going to sing to you, Debbie. Not going to be good, but I'm going to sing. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Debbie. Happy birthday to you. Thank you, Tina. I love you. Guys, let me read you the lineup. Before me this morning was Shelby with Designs by T-Rex. Wendy from Personally Yours by Wendy. Hi, thanks for joining me. At 10 o'clock, these are all Eastern Standard Times. At 10 o'clock, we have Michelle with Crafty Ma'am. At 11, we have Debbie with Debbie's Bright Ideas. At 12, we have Marissa with Das Craft Boutique. At 1, we have Lydia with Lydia's Creations. At 2, we have Maricela with Mariposa's Creations. At 3, we have Shannon with Craney Creations by Shannon. At 4, we have my chaotic friend Carly, Crafting in Chaos with Carly. At 5, we have Jancy's Designs. At 6, we have Lucy with Live Faith Love Crafts. At 7, we have my bestie, Lauren with G&G Holiday Decor. And at 8, we have Paper Sweeties. It's a packed day. It's going to be amazing. I can't wait to see what everybody designs. Guys, if you don't see me comment, I'm there. I'm going to be watching you all day today. I'm going to watch you while I'm cooking. I'm going to watch you while I'm finishing this, but I can't comment, and I don't know why. I mean, I can comment, but you guys don't see it. So that's it. I'm definitely putting the shorts, right, guys? You agree? I agree too. So I'm going to find a way to do that. I will post a picture later this afternoon. I love you all. Thank you guys for spending some time with me today. I hope that you try the Dreamcatcher / macrame piece.
It can be done for anything. And that's it. I look forward to seeing you guys throughout the day. I love you all. Bye. Happy birthday, Debbie.